Blair, on your side of the spectrum, first season in the MLS. Same question goes to you. How are you kind of gardening, the brand, and how are you developing the voice for the club?
Yeah, so with Charlotte, there isn't a professional or an MLS or NWSL team in Charlotte. So a lot of it is, really honing in on those people who have been waiting for a soccer team to come to the city, but also it's educating others and getting them excited for soccer and making them want to be a part of, not only this inaugural season, but becoming a huge fan going forward. We're even though we're based in Charlotte, we're big on being for the Carolinas and, targeting both our North Carolina and South Carolina audiences. And so, yes, that is the huge goal, but we do know that we need to win Charlotte first before we can win, other cities throughout North Carolina and South Carolina. But that's why at times people will see us do almost these press tours when we have big announcements, like when we had our kit launch. We had people from all over our organization going to Asheville, Raleigh, Greenville, South Carolina, Myrtle Beach. So we definitely try to get our name out there by, doing these big, I guess, press tours, but also finding ways to also appeal to the casual fan and get them excited for the experience and what's to come.
Right. And I know we have a couple of pieces of content to kind of exemplify how you're reaching out to those new supporters, kind of how, I guess, videos about how to meet the players. So I know there's an interesting one where you guys asked like what the favorite hot beverage is right before they were going onto the pitch. So I know we have one of those videos, so we can play it.
Coffee all day. Coffee gang. Coffee gang. Coffee. Yes, world's best cup of coffee. Coffee.
Hot chocolate.
Coffee. Good call, Harris.
Coffee, no question.
Coffee.
Otra vez. Mate. Mate falta. El mate.
Green tea.
Chai latte.
Coffee. Coffee, of course.
It's underrated.
Hot chocolate.
So good.
Whoa. I need one right now.
It's gotta be coffee.
It's gotta be coffee.
Gotta be
Coffee.
Gotta be.
See guy right here.
Yeah, so with pieces like that, we definitely we finally have the full team together in one place. So we're really trying to showcase these player personalities and who they are, because not everyone knows who everyone is. So we want to start building that camaraderie and showing fans who these guys are and why you want to not only support them on the pitch but off the pitch as well.
Now, this one that we're seeing right now, I'm sure it's one of your new stars, I guess, and you're kind of calling back to the Bennett, like Beckham, the movie back in the early 2000s, right?
Yeah, exactly. This is another way that we're trying to, I guess this is more so how we're trying to appeal to the casual fans, like showing them big signings that we get. This was Ben Bender when we got him from the super draft, but showing people who these guys are, but also like adding a fun twist to it that makes them want to know more. It's like, oh, this is a cool piece of content. Now, like, who is this guy? So that's kind of the goal there, sharing content that's meaningful enough and, has that humor when it's appropriate and is serious when it's appropriate. But it makes people, want to know more and, do their research and ask questions, and hopefully we're the main source where they're getting that information.
Right. And this last piece, it looks like an advent calendar, kind of teasing a couple of things, right?
Yeah, we're big on teasers here. If anyone follows us religiously, whenever we have a huge player signing or I guess last month when we launched our kit, we put out a lot of teasers and we launched in December. So Emily Tuckwood, who's our social media coordinator, she had the idea of kind of figuring out how we bring an advent calendar to life and add little subtle hints about what the kit is. And it's funny because with the hex code for the coloring, everyone thought that the kits were going to be white. But we put that in there to show that, like, no, there's just going to be white in the kit. So we thought if we put our blue tri-code in, our blue hex code in there, that it might give away too much. So subtle things like that, and people in the comments had a lot of fun because they were thinking that it was going to be all white, and obviously we threw them for a curve there a little bit.